Hello, it's I, Naps. Whoa, how crazy is that, man? What do I have to say? Well, I believe since last we spoke, my fellow Napsians, um, I actually spent the time sticking, um, uh, panels below my stream. Um, how crazy is that, man? Um, except for rules. I didn't end up writing the rules apparently. That's a shame. I'll get on that. I'll make some rules. But now we have our ongoing games. We have our completed games, which is thankfully a much longer list. I spent a little bit of time making sure that was all in order. Um, yeah, these are not in the order that I think I want them in for some reason. Um, why is the naps one gone to the? I don't really know. I'm a bit whatever. It's whatever, you know. All the information's there and in some order. But yes. So today I haven't done a lot of preparation for this because I really want it to be a bit more on the fly. But let me grab PowerPoint. Okay. So, um, excellent. That's pretty. Let me make sure this is centered correctly. Um, it's whatever. It's whatever. Let me do that. A couple changes I need to do here. For one, I need to make this chapter 19. That's my bad. um, and I'm going to need to do a few bits and bobs here. I didn't update the loading screen. It was sort of on my mind to do that, but I didn't end up doing it. I'm afraid. I don't know why that would be problematic, so it just sucks for me. It doesn't suck for anyone else, thankfully. Um, Not that it won't be difficult to do. Sorry, I think I got a hair in my mouth. Please, please exit my mouth, sir. Thank you. Why did you enter my mouth, hair? Very, very rude of you. Um, okay. I am going to grab a map of the United States of America. Because whilst I want to definitely get down into the Chrono Trigger stuff that's really been bringing me hype as of late is getting down into the nitty gritty of working out the Red Dead stuff. Now, let me just grab the list of World of Red Dead. Okay, so one of the things I'd like, no, don't do that. One of the things I'd like to do, is we're going to make a list of, we're going to get the list of US states. So let me just get a new slide here. We're going to grab this list. It's not really... Hold on, let me... Okay. I imagine... I'm imagining that we can sort of just stick those aside for now. But we've got these states. Let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 22. I'm sorry. 42, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's 50. That's 50, guys. I've made sure. Now, I'd like to go through the list. We've got a list here. I'm going to pull this up alongside. So let me sort that out. How's that look? That looks almost good. Let me move it a little bit more like that. And move this a little bit more like that. So that we can switch between them. Okay. I'd like to just give you the most room possible. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. So, I'm so unprepared. Beautiful. Alabama is mentioned, so we can say that that's real. Alaska is real. We can tick that off. Oklahoma is mentioned. That means that Oklahoma is real. New Jersey is real, guys. New Jersey's real. Can confirm. My bow tie, I think, might be a little tight, so I might have to adjust that just because it's hurting my neck. Ugh. Making my posture too right. That should be okay. I'm buying an actual bow tie sometime soon. That'll be fun. Maybe I could wear that to a stream or two, but it's probably going to be more special for special occasions than these bow ties are just for the 2 to 3 streams I do most weeks. Okay, beautiful, man. A little bit better. Okay, so far, New Jersey. Oh, I've made a mistake there. New Jersey is real, guys. New Jersey's real. Maryland, guys, Maryland is real. It might turn out that every state is real, in which case we come up with some problems. Massachusetts is real. Brimstone. Well, what's that? Oh, it's a town in Red Dead Revolver. Okay. That says that. Okay. New York. New York's real. California. Illinois. Connecticut. Missouri. I'm assuming, I mean, I'm not going to be able to gather this information without what we have here, so Um, Florida. Georgia. Illinois, we've already got. Indiana. I don't know my states very well, but in fairness, I don't need to. I don't lose much by not knowing them all, but I know a few. I'm not bad. Not too bad, anyway. Texas. The hell's Texas? There's Texas. Oh, we don't want that, man. We don't want that. This might just turn out to be a failed experiment. Once we get down to the nitty gritty of it, but um, we'll see. We'll see. You know. We already got Kansas, New York, Maine. Um, if not, what we'll probably end up doing is looking a little bit more into the information and seeing if any of them are a bit. Well, some of them are going to be a lot more potent than others, you know. But Massachusetts, yes. Minnesota. Mississippi River. Um, so the Mississippi River is mentioned, but that does not imply the state of Mississippi. Montana. Um, Nebraska. We've got Connecticut, New Jersey, New Orleans, Louisiana. Where's Louisiana? There it is. Okay, New York, we've established that. North Elizabeth. And the Northern Grizzlies. Well, North Elizabeth would be an implied state, which is interesting. So I'm going to make a little note of that down here. North Elizabeth would be a state in this fictional version of the US. Obviously, what might end up happening in a Red Dead 3 is we might get an actual map. And I mean, the issue is that it's so real. They use so many real names, but then the actual places you're in are not real. But they use inspiration from real places, which also are said to exist. It's all a bit of a mess, really, but that's what's fun about trying to work this out, you know? Sorry, what I think I would like to do before I get any further is I'd like to how's it going? It's going swell. We're having 1 second. I'm just gonna put some music on before I lose my focus. Score. Da, 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 da. We're going to put the Red Dead 2 score on. I'm gonna shuffle it. Hopefully that seems like it's probably gonna be a reasonable just background noise. Good. How's it going? It's going well. At the moment, what we're doing, let me get it back up. Just wanted to make sure. So what we're doing is we're going through all of the states which are mentioned by name in Red Dead 2. And once we've worked out which ones are not in Red Dead 2, we work out where the fictional states that exist in Red Dead 2 would be on the map of Red Dead 2. And we're going to use some people have done this already in some ways, and I want to see whether I agree with what they've done. Obviously, there's inspirations and stuff. I say obviously, you've just got here. Welcome in. This is a lore stream. We're doing lore. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. Um, I'm Naps. Welcome in. So this is our lore stream. Every 10 streams we do a lore stream, and you happen to be here at the lore stream time, and I'm very excited about this. And I've been thinking about this a lot. Because what we want to do is then have a vague idea of what the map would be like for Red Dead 2, so that we can, well, hold on. Let me get up the broader lore. Let's get up the Naps lore. So, this isn't entirely pleasant music, but it's almost over. This is the lore. This is the lore, right? So, what I have wasted my life doing over the last couple of years, on... Has it been 2 years? I'm so lost for time. When did I start? February 2023? Yeah, so it's been a while. It's been a while. This is the lore. I've been collecting all the lore in. Oops. Oh, right. I see the issues. Don't worry about that too much. For example, if we head in here, we go to Pigman 4, those are all the species and the characters. Or no, those are the places. A lot of color coding, lots of stuff going on. We have something for every stream, for every character, for every place. This tool is Obsidian, and it was introduced to me by my good friend Chaos. You can get it; it's free. I wouldn't recommend getting it on the basis of if you have a personality like mine, you will end up spending far too much time developing these things. Yeah, but anyway, we don't want that. That's just my coursework. Um, right, back to business. Where were we? What was the last thing? Oh, so we got to North Elizabeth, right? North Elizabeth was there. North and Grizzly. I don't think the Grizzlies on a state, so it doesn't matter. We've got Minnesota, Oklahoma. I think we've got. We do. Oregon. Oregon is a new one. Hell yeah. Pennsylvania. Have we got that? Landlines. There it is. Now, I'm very aware that what's probably going to end up happening is, except for, I think the only one I know that we don't have so far is Mississippi, but it's entirely possible that, whoa! Oh, thank you! You made me jump! Oh, that's very generous of you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that a lot. Wow, that was a lot of noise. I'm lost for words, and I'm just gonna keep going. Where was I? Yeah, no, I'm very aware that what's probably gonna end up happening is most of the states are gonna have been mentioned, which doesn't make any sense because it doesn't. At the end of the day, this isn't going to make sense. It's also important to note that none of the lore makes sense because what I'm trying to do is connect games that shouldn't be connected together. That's the whole point. It's fun. It's fun. There's the whole magic of it all, you know? I have some fun here, I gotta say. I have some fun doing some random stuff. Right, but my knowledge of the US is really going to come under scrutiny while I continue to do this. So we're up to Sacramento's is California, so we already got California. Missouri, yeah, we're good. San Francisco is just California, yep. New Mexico has a mention. New Mexico. Right. Silver Springs, I assume, is a Red Dead 1, Red Dead Revolver plays, maybe? Don't know. It's an idea. It's an idea. um, fun. Fun. I mean, I enjoy myself. The downside is, recently I played a lot of Cult of the Lamb. The issue is that if I want to have a list, I have an Excel as well to accompany the Obsidian. If I want to have a record of all of the characters when they were born and when they die, the issue comes about in Cult of the Lamb that you can resurrect. So I had to make an additional thing to note the people being resurrected. And there's people dying left, right, and center all the time through the stream. So I had to sit through a 4-hour stream and note down everything. And it took me probably about 2 hours. And there were 3 of them. So that took me about 6 hours. 6? Yeah, that might actually be right. I've been doing that over the last couple days. That is the extent of my life. It's got to be... it's... So, fun. Yes, I have fun. Is it fun in principle? No. In principle, yes. In the extent I send it to, probably not. You know, yeah. Thank you again for the sub. Very much appreciated. I'm gonna keep going. We got Nevada down. Tennessee. We've got Texas, Arizona, Oregon. We've got Vermont. We're getting most of the states now. Virginia, New York, Washington. Yep. Washington D.C., New York, Wisconsin, Wyoming. We've got, and it mentions Canada, but Canada's not too important to this. And that's that, really. So there's actually quite a lot of states that aren't mentioned. Can I just, I just like to just confirm that. So I'm going to just slide that over there. I'm gonna do Control F. New. Okay, so so far it's important to note that New Hanover has Arkansas. It says Arkansas influences, so I'm going to note that down. Hawaii just doesn't come into it. Idaho, there's suggestions that there's some influence in the northern states. Did I miss Colorado out altogether? I think so. Let's not worry too much. Colorado. It's suggesting West Elizabeth. It's saying lots of them. There's lots of influence for Colorado, so I'm not gonna be too worried about that. Iowa, Michigan. Now the river exists. Oh, but there's a Mississippi okay, so it's assumed that Mississippi exists, so let's not worry too much about that. Okay. And then New Hampshire, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota. Suggestions that there's some New Hanover influences. Utah, resemble. There's suggestions that this is sort of West Elizabeth. West Virginia. Okay. Interesting. Okay. 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 So, we have that. We have that. We no longer require the services of this. So let's just map back over. So, in fact, let me give you a little bit more. So far, we've determined that the states in green exist in Red Dead. So, that's important. That's important. So, in that case, what I'm going to do is I am going to open up Red Dead Redemption 2. We've got a lovely thing. Now, I'm probably going to put these in large scale locations just because they're states. Um, yes. Now, I'm aware that not all of these are Red Dead 2. I might do some fixes in time, but in principle, what? So if we go back to this, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 34 out of 50 states. So 34 OG states are going to go here. And I'll put those in, and all the links will happen, and we get a bunch of real United States onto the list. Obviously, we also have the original states. We're not going to go too into the bogged down details of the Red Dead map today, but we do want to then work out. I don't. Yeah, that works. So, no, we don't want that. Okay. So, we're going to really play with my geography here. So, actually, we're going to need to. Okay, so first of all, Arkansas is one that we've got to cross off. So I'm going to grab a line. We need to. This is really gonna say a lot about me. We need to find. We need to. There it is. Okay. I'm going to just thicken it slightly just so it's a bit more clear. That'll do, and we'll make it probably like red and make it glow maybe. That'll do. Okay. Now, next up is Colorado. We need to find, and I found it. Excellent. The Colorado does not exist. Hell yeah. I don't know. Delaware is next. What we really want is some together if we can. We also want ones that are on the coast, really, but okay. What am I looking for? Delaware. Is that right? Delaware's an original, fairly. No, don't do that. Delaware's like in the north, isn't it? Am I? Maybe it might be. Delaware, where are you? Michigan. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm tripping. Um. Right top. Right, okay. But it's... I think the issue is that all of the original ones are much smaller, so I can't read them as well. Let me zoom in a little bit more so I can... Right. That's main. What's our code? What's our code here? By New Jersey. Okay, thank you. DE. I'm looking for DE. So I can find New Jersey. I'm sure. There's New Jersey. There's Delaware. Okay. Is that the entirety of Delaware? Is that Delaware? Have I done it? Yippee. Okay. I thought it was small. Hawaii, I mean, we know where Hawaii is. I mean, it's there. It doesn't really play too much into this, but it's worth mentioning, I guess. Idaho. There's Idaho. Okay. It's not over for me yet. I'm managing some of these. Is this one of the tracks of all time? This is one of the tracks of all time. Maybe I'll turn up the music a little bit for you guys. There you go, a little bit more. A tiny bit. Iowa? Iowa. Where are we? I feel like I've seen you. I don't know much about Iowa. Yeah, I found you. Don't worry, I found it. I can spot Wally. Or Waldo. Waldo in this case, I suppose. Michigan. Michigan. Is that all Michigan? Michigan is an odd shape. Nice. I'm learning my US geography today. New Hampshire, guys. That's what's next. New Hampshire. Top right again, excellent. There's a lot of states packed into what is quite a small proportion of the US. I understand historically why, but I assume we're here. Okay. Okay. So the issue so far is that we're not getting much of a. We need over here, really. The problem is I know that Texas, New Mexico, and Arizona are all, and California, so basically the entire Mexican coast. This is an issue because we know that we might have to cut up Texas a little bit, is what I'm saying, essentially. We'll find out. Right, what's next? We just did New Hampshire, so North Carolina and North Dakota are next. I found North Dakota, and then we want North Carolina as well, which is... There we are. Excellent. Okay. Hell yeah. Ohio, Rhode Island. I know where Rhode Island is, sort of. I know that it's up here. There it is. Absolutely tiny. And then, what's the other one I'm after? Ohio. Which is... There it is. So, we're doing things, it's just not going to be entirely helpful. We'll see, we'll see. South Carolina and South Dakota. Okay, well, probably would have been useful just to have known that before, but that's fine. And South Dakota. Okay. And we're looking for Utah and West Virginia now. Well, that's just... So there's West Virginia. I'll do it this way just because it covers more of it. And what was the other one we're after? Utah. Okay. I'm being blind. There it is. There we go. That is... All of the ones not marked by a red line are real, according to Red Dead. The rest of them are not. So... The issue at hand is that what I need to do now is I need to go grab Red Dead Redemption map. Let's go for Red Dead 2 first, because that covers... what I really want is... Okay, now this works, If I can, thank you. So, this is our map. What I'm gonna do is, and hopefully this will go okay. Yeah, that's alright. That works. So this is one of our problems. So the issue at hand. The music's getting intense, guys. That's because this is intense. So if we just have a look at some of our inspirations, for example, Idaho for Amberino. So Idaho, we have discovered, is there, right? Yeah. So you're saying that that is there. I mean, it's all just a mix of things. Geographically, it doesn't make sense. We've just got to... And that's Mexico, you see. So... That is the US-Mexican border. Now, so maybe it's safe to assume that we're probably on an angle like this. And that... But it doesn't make a lot of sense, you see, to have that there. Because it's cold there, but it can't be Texas, which means it's gonna have to be a little bigger, you know? But that doesn't fit there, and so yeah, this is gonna be fun, is what I'm saying. This is the part which I've been leading to, and it's just going to be absolutely exceptional, I'm sure. So the issue we have is that Mexico is there. So we are bound, like, but then that doesn't make sense. I mean, that's a lot of water, so that kind of implies the coastal area over there. So if we make it like super big and do that and make this slightly transparent, it's a bit of a different US, you know, but like that doesn't, that's just getting rid of a big chunk of Texas though. So it'd be more like that, I guess. But then you've got a big, this entire country, or state rather. But no matter what way you do it, we're gonna face some problems here. It's fine cutting a little bit into Texas, I think. But because I mean Texas is huge, I don't mind taking some of Texas's land. But and it doesn't so Arkansas did Arkansas provide any New Hanover, which is okay. Okay. So like we could just like really kill Texas. We could. Texas is getting in the way here, it must be said. What we could assume. We're gonna have to change the shape of America one way or another. It must. I mean, something's got to change. Okay, but generally speaking, I think this is probably about the right proportion. Because I mean, yeah, we're getting about state sizes into, yeah. This is west, and these are supposed to be getting towards the east, but like, okay, so we're gonna be changing the shape of America. That's okay. That's okay. We're going to assume, I think, that Texas is now that shape. Oklahoma's being cut up a bit as well. Doesn't matter about Arkansas. It all kind of works out, and then we've got this big. We're basically adding a big chunk on below New Orleans, and there are problems with the fact that we are taking over cities which we know exist. Mississippi was a bit of a questionable one, but we are taking Louisiana there, so like there are problems here. Let me check Louisiana in terms of its prominence. I mean, Saint Denis is based on New Orleans, so like we could just, we're gonna have to make some decisions here. I think this is looking okay, except that we're sticking a big old cold region in it just south of Missouri. Now the question I'm asking, are there mountains in Missouri? There are, apparently. You know what? the fact I'm not gonna dive any deeper. I'm no more dive deeping. Yeah, I think that's relatively okay. Louisiana's making it's the main victim here. There are lots of victims, but it's not the only one. Okay. I'm I'm pretty happy with that. We're changing the border between. We're giving Mexico some of Texas back, I think. But yeah, that seems pretty good to me. What I will probably end up doing. Well, Well, we can now get rid of the transparency. We can just say this is what the map of America is. This is the United States of America, guys. This is, and all of these ones that are crossed out are just sort of question marks, I guess. Maybe what we could do, is, I could replace, since Missouri, not Missouri, Louisiana, takes a fall, we could put Louisiana and New Orleans. We could put it in South Carolina. So I think that's the best I can do to fix all our problems. Okay. So I'd really like to go a bit further and finish the map slightly, but I don't know if that's something I can really do on stream as I have it currently set up. Hold on, let me, because I want to do it. So let me investigate. Let me get Ibis Paint open, which will give us only an hour of access, so at least that'll keep us on track. I think it is a bit too tight still, but okay, let me deal with this. USA. What I do want to know. This lasts an hour and 13 minutes, so we've got a little while until we run out of Red Dead's music. Hold on. Let me paste that in, but I'd also like to grab that as a single image. I will get this, don't worry. just need to do a few adjustments. There we go. Hopefully that's about right. If I was to... Yeah, okay, that's roughly right. Not perfect, it's not perfect by any means, but okay, let me get you Ibis paint up here. Right, so that's not great quality, but we have the better quality behind it. So just to kind of exemplify, so basically what I want to do, I'd like to get rid of those layers, I'd like to get rid of that layer. Now I just want to put that into its place. Right. Okay. So oh, the quality's not really where I want it to be. Hold on. Let me give me a second here. Give me a second. Okay. And then I want, well, hopefully the music is helping with the absence of content right now. But actually I can display again. Just trying to line this up right. We're almost there. That. Well, maybe it doesn't have to be perfect right now. Hold on. Okay, okay. Okay, so basically what we want to do is just kind of take the general borders in of the US, so we don't want it that big. We're gonna draw a very rough sketch here of the US borders as changed, as altered by our changes here. So that's the border of New Austin, and we're just gonna give the rest of that to Mexico, I think. Okay, well, let's just draw across. There are no implications to any of this. We're creating a new America, guys. Oh, yes. I'm probably gonna do is... No, we don't want that. See, that's just kind of how the map ends. I'm going to just assume that it's a bit more like that. I don't... Let's not worry too much about the internal divides at the moment. That's Texas changed quite a lot. Texas is no longer as big as it was. And that is we've taken that away from Texas. Texas has not... the US has not only lost large parts of Texas in favor of these states, but it has lost some of it to Mexico. Some of it was not won in the war. The whole country is not as big as it is. What do you mean? What, Texas? To be fair, well, they do lose land from Texas. They get this big chunk just added. Which is... What am I doing? What am I doing, man? Okay, where are the divides between the states is what I really want to know. That's not what I want. Okay, so... Basically follows this river, does it? Oh, wait, hold on. That's wrong. I just... I just want to realize... I just want to know where the states divide. Okay. Amberino, Red Dead 2. What divides Amberino from... Okay. So, I believe... Can I tilt myself, please? Please let me tilt. Oh wow. want to sort of... Wow, they get really hurt. Okay, 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 okay. Brain power time. Can it just do what I want? I just need something to tell me where the divisions are. I can't see. I need to be able to. I can't. My brain is not working. I need help. Okay, let's try New Austin Red Dead Redemption 2. So that seems to end at this river. I think. Okay, West Elizabeth. So that continues on from down there, and it seems to me that that river and then okay, and then New Hanover goes on. Hold on, I just got a Discord notification on the basis that OBS suddenly starts counting towards stuff on Discord, and it doesn't recognize to activate streamer mode anymore for some reason. So New Hanover, is it like that? And are you saying well, where's Lemoyne? We... I don't know if we've had this one before. No, I think we still got more tracks to listen to. Yeah, I think we've got about half an hour more. Right. So obviously you got Sendony, there. So suggesting, basically, you go up there and then... You're suggesting to me... Is it like that? Well, New Hanover... No, I think I've got something wrong here. Oh my god. Right, so we have that. So I think the suggestion is that it goes like that, and then that's basically Lemoyne, and that's New Hanover. Okay. If I was to get rid of that... And And then what we want to do is do a little bit of Eurasian. That word, I don't know. It's all coming together now, guys. I'll make a nicer map later. I just wanted to sort of demonstrate what we've done during the stream and do something a little bit different for once. I'm also very... I think... It's just the excitement which you, Debug Chug, invoked has got me in turn excited, and I'm showing off a bit, I think. Well, showing off would not be the words, actually, but... yes. Hell yeah. Okay, and then I think there needs to be some note about the states that don't exist. So I'd like to okay, so it is, you're right. Right. I'd like, so let's go down a little bit here. So that's obviously West Elizabeth. What the hell are we listening to? Doctor's opinion. Okay, fair enough. That's New Hanover. That's Lemoyne. That's New Austin. There was also the implied North Elizabeth. So I just want to check with... Should I... Oh. No, both of them are supposed to exist. Let's not worry too much about North Elizabeth. Maybe North Elizabeth is just kind of the Oklahoma, Kansas area. They call it North Elizabeth. It's like a colloquialism. By the sounds of it, it's literally just it's just an offhand thing that they say. We could make Colorado. Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? We have the power, guys. We have the power. Is that about right? Yeah, that should be about right. Let's make Colorado North Elizabeth, even though they're not connected. It's just what it is, guys. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so if we were to then do that, and that. Okay, so this is... Oh yes! So that's... New Mexico. That's Texas, which is... Texas has had a downgrade. That is Texas now. Oh, I love that. Okay. Oklahoma is okay, except in its mass, it's decreased somewhat. Um, that is Missouri. Um, which is MO. What else have we got here? That's Tennessee, which is TN. What is that state? What was it traditionally? I need to discover this. Let me pull this back up. So it's that state. It's Alabama. Oh God. Alabama has been decimated. Sorry. Let me pull this back up over here. Alabama. So AL. Well, poor Alabama. What can I say? That's Georgia, which is GA. Okay. My handwriting is really doing lots of work here. FL for Florida. I know Florida. Okay. And then we've sort of got to consider the states that don't necessarily exist. So I'm going to do a little bit of work now. We decided we were going to make well, should we just we could just unite Carolina under the tag of Louisiana, or it wouldn't make sense to have Mississippi. Yeah, we could just say that this is Louisiana now, because we have all the power we need. So, what can I say? Then we have sort of well, we don't even need to put the line there because we don't know. I'll just put all the unknowns as we don't have to draw the divides, you know? Is this also... I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay. The map, it's all coming together. It's all coming together. We don't need to divide that. That didn't quite work out that good. Yeah, good enough. There we go. Except we don't need that there. Because that connects to there. Okay, what else don't we know? We don't know that. Oh. And we don't know that. Okay, let me just... Okay. So, okay, so first of all, we need to go down to 1, and we need to say that this is Louisiana now. Is that right? That's what we've agreed upon, right? Yeah, that's the stuff. um, Louisiana is now here. It's just how it is. Um, that is now Louisiana. It's crazy, man. Oh, excellent. Right, and then what I'm going to do, is I'm going to now, in every other instance, well, in every instance, in fact, where we've got it boxed off, I'm going to get rid of the background. Really crudely, I must add. I'm glad I put the music on. It's really helping me feel real. I've given myself too much power here. Yeah, well, I can't leave that. That's good enough. And then... well, I should probably redraw Mexico, all things considered, or at least some of it. Well, obviously we've got, a couple, like, states in Mexico like this. I'm pretty sure that's a distinction, so what I'll probably just assume that that's like that. Yeah, and then we can erase we can thereby erase that. The rest of it's just Mexico, and then that bit probably just doesn't exist. Right. And I'd like to add a color in beneath the layers that are unknown. We're going to put a little red color, I think. Just to clarify. Well, that's pretty much all of them. I didn't do my job here. Oh, my bad. All of the messy layers. Said I was going to do Chrono Trigger locations after this, but I think I would really like to finish Portal Stories Mel today, so just because it messes with my mic and I'm really annoyed having to deal with the aftermath of playing it every single time, and I'd like to get it done, which would be lovely if it works out for me. But you know what? It really might not. Okay, right now let's go here. Let's up this. Not that much. Not that much. Okay, and then we want to color in states. We could in fact stick it beneath, and then we don't have to go inside as much. those are Mexican states. I'll just put that in... Put that in green, just to sort of differentiate it. I know what they are, sort of, but I don't care enough to do it right now. Okay. That is the United States of America, guys. Only a slightly different shape. Oh, wow. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. And those open spaces potentially give us the ability to do some changes if we need to. In terms of Red Dead Revolver, which I haven't played, but I know it's not as important to the map, probably, but we could potentially work something out that way if we need to. Oh, look at that! Look at that! I didn't expect to go quite so deep into this, as I have, I must admit. That reminds me, on the basis that it actually is relevant, here, that's Discord. I'm going to be placing the map there, just because law, you know, law. Let me upload that. The Red Dead. Wow. I'm overjoyed. I'm overjoyed. I think we did a good job. Wow. Wow. And to take a minute to appreciate that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Our region's obviously untouched, which is good. But we managed to do something. The only potential issue is the state of Mississippi, which was sort of mentioned. Where is the Mississippi? So it kind of... It goes sort of up here. So it's potentially the state of Mississippi could be up here. Yeah, that could be Mississippi. Why not? Why not? We're gonna move Mississippi. I don't care. Mississippi is being moved. I can't. I can do what I like. I have the power, man. There's nothing that anyone can do to stop me, probably. I can do what I want with this. I'm going to do just that. That is now the state of Mississippi. On the basis that it was mentioned. There might be some problems with me doing that. If there are, I don't care for them. Oh, I've put that on the wrong layer. Oh, okay. There we go. Mississippi. Let me make another correction to the map and post it on the Discord. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I've outdone myself. My god. Okay. Um we can come back to the Chrono Trigger locations another time. Obviously next law stream will be stream 200. Which could throw a spanner in the works. This is the last track of the Red Dead as well, so like perfect timing. Yeah, because I don't want to. Yeah, I don't. I think we've done good with the states for Red Dead. I think that's a really good development for the lore section. But we also have this quote unquote challenge section, which I added to the end of lore streams because they started getting empty. And that includes just a game that I struggle with, essentially, or something I've just got to do over and over again. It started with fighting Sans and Undertale. At the moment, we're doing the advanced mode of Portal Stories Mel. Yeah, I was gonna do the Chrono Trigger locations and add them to the Obsidian so that we have kind of a scale of that. But I think the Red Dead map is a lot more interesting, and it's what I've really wanted to be doing. Oh, I love Red Dead. Oh, it's great. It's great. But what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take like a 5 minute break, and then we're gonna play some Portal Stories Mel. Hopefully we'll just get through it and get all the remaining achievements. That would be good. That's the ideal. That's why I don't want to get onto another lore thing right now, because I want it to be done. I want it to be over. It says, you may notice in the completed games that I've already completed it, we're playing advanced mode. I'll probably end up putting it on there again, honestly. But it's not on ongoing games. I don't know. Well, whatever. I'm gonna take a break for 5 minutes. And then we'll play Portal Stories Mel. So I'll be right back. Hello again. Right. Down to get down. Time to get down to business. That's the words in the order that I intended. Um. Right. What are we doing? What are we doing? Right. So. Right. We're after the achievements. We last time got the achievement for the companion cube one, I believe. Yeah, Forever Alone, is that right? I believe so. Yeah. So, let us not have live triangle. No thank you, sir. No thanks. No thanks. I will not be taking your business today. Um right, so we're on chapter 4. Um I'm still very much hoping that I'm in advance, but if I'm not, then that just sucks for me. Right. What I also need ready is to know, chapter 4, now, um, and sort of know where I am. Um, so we have an achievement to get in Two of a Kind. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. For now, I'm gonna have to load up the game and then adjust my microphone volume on OBS. That is what always needs to be done. Hello? Okay, the microphone hasn't gone all funky this time. What should I take from that? Does that just mean... Uh... What does that mean? That scares me a little. That it's just gonna go funky and I'm not gonna notice. Oh well, oh well. It's happened before where I haven't noticed. Things happen, you know. There was one time where I started playing this game and, the, should I just... I want to make sure that I'm on the most recent save. It doesn't strike me as likely that I'd have stopped midway through a puzzle. Really? Okay. I want to check that. Because that doesn't seem right to me. Never mind, it is right. Okay, fair enough. Where am I? Is the real question. What part of the game am I at? Well, maybe that's not the question. Maybe the question is... what the hell is going on, and how do I proceed from here? So, that does that. What does that activate? That activates something up there. Oh, I remember this. Ugh. Okay. We need... yeah, I was having just difficulties getting places. I can't get up there this way. Um... Um... I feel like I can easily manipulate it to do that. And I can do one better, I can do that, and I can get across there. Now, it makes sense. Right, thank you. Thank you, Nat, for doing that. Thank you. So very privileged. I'm very much assuming that there's no achievements for me to do until after this. Wait a second. Am I just an idiot? No, I don't think that's gonna help, is it? I don't think I'm gonna be able to... No. Is this helpful? Like, I don't think I can get across there that way. I'll work it out. It'll happen. Ah, okay. Hold on. I see. I want to get up there as a priority. But I mean, pretty easy to do that. Is that what I want? It's always, the worst part is always that I've played this game before, and I should remember some stuff, or at least have a vague sense of what I should be doing. But not always, it must be said. Wait, hold on. So, are there any clear receivers of laser? If there's something that clearly wants to receive a laser, then that might be the way forwards. Maybe. Where the hell does that lead? I'm so lost when it comes to this level. I don't want to have to search up a tutorial, really. Is there any use to... Where the hell did I put the... Where did I put the cube? Did I... Oh, the cube's there. I know that I can get... I know I can get to that button, and I know I can put the cube on it easily. Fairly easily. It's just... It's a lot of brain power that I do not possess right now. I just don't really know why that's useful. Oh, because it does something. Oh, because I need it over there? Do I? Oh, okay. So I actually need... I need another... It's like... Oh, how do I get up there? How do I get up there? Wait. Oh, right. How do I... Okay. I think it's starting to piece together. I hope. Okay. Okay. Um... That's... Hmm. Not entirely true, actually. I'm just so close. I can feel I'm so close. Um... I've got to take this through, but... I need... If I do that... That's not particularly useful, is it? Unless I can get up... No. So that would imply... That implies to me... Oh. Hmm. That's an interesting... That's interesting. Interesting. Okay. Could that be the solution? Probably not. God. Just really need to be able to... I don't know how to do this. There's nowhere I can jump from either. I'm a little bit lost here. What did I do with the... But it's gone up there. No? Did I destroy the cube? No, I put it there. Well, I'm a bit trapped. Very easy to get the cube to come into this area. We need that like that, so that we can have the thing taking us up that way. The problem is we need another cube. Where is another cube that we can get to? My brain cannot. It is not. There's so many cubes there. Why can't I have one? In the interest of time and sanity, I'm going to do a little bit of investigation. Are we in chamber 2? Yeah, I think we are. Are we? Yeah. Okay. Let's see how long I can feel like I'm following for before my mind breaks. Okay. That is cheeky. I've discovered the solution. That is... Oh my god. I mean, it's clever, I gotta say. But why? Why? What? I don't like it. So I need to put my portal there. Then I've got to stand here and put my portal there. No, that's not right. I did that wrong. I did that wrong. Okay, my bad, my bad. back here. Got to... Let's put my blue portal underneath. Check that works, please. Thank you. Right, and then... Then we go here and we do that. In theory that works. Is that even... Wait, that doesn't seem right. That doesn't... Well, maybe we can get it to work. Help. What? It died. I don't really know why. Oh, my bad. My bad. Whee. Hopefully that goes okay. That just... am I missing something? Oh, that's not the whole trick. That's not the whole trick. I'm being... I jumped to conclusions. I jumped to conclusions. The conclusions were not there. That I assumed. At least we should be able to do this now. There we go. Right. My god. Now we should be able to work out the rest for ourselves. I hope with all my heart. Okay, so we know how to get one over there very easily. We just need to... Oh, I'm sure this will be pretty easy. I say that with too much confidence. Well... Okay, so we have to redirect that with this. I see. May have just screwed some things up, but that's okay. No, I haven't. So in theory, what we're going to... No! That was perfect, man. Okay. We have to be more careful going forwards. Right, so... all we need... is... well, ideally it'll be angled right, but... now what does that do? Something wonderful, I hope. The issue arises when when in fact we don't have that in place, but okay, that works. Obviously, this has to be the cube that goes there. And then what we need, essentially, is to do our shenanigans again. I think. Yeah, that should work, right? What? What? Well, that was dramatic. Can't believe you did that. Okay, let's try that again. Why did that? Needs, yeah, okay. Please work this time. Don't fling off into some other dimension. I'm sorry? Did I not get it done properly? I swear that I... Right, there's a portal there. Right, thank you for not flinging into another venture this time. Okay. The difference is that this time... No, 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 no. My god. Right, all we need... We need to... Well, we can... I'm hoping... We can now... Keeping a blue portal there, go down with this. No, ideally we'll be going down like that.
Well done. Test subjects rated that it was made by two particularly cruel scientists.
We did it. Right. Excellent. Now, community. Chapter 4. We've got Forever Alone, Single Rainbow. This achievement is available during the chamber task, Two of a Kind, which is the next one. Let's not worry about that. Factory. Factory, factory. 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 Okay. So, after funnel over goo, from immediately beginning the track, drop the first cube and make your way to the button across the goo. Okay. We're gonna get an achievement, guys. That's the plan. My god! My god! Be absolutely wonderful to just end this game. Okay. From immediately beginning the track, drop the first cube and make your way to the button across.
I'm still sorting through all those files. There's terabytes of emails. I'm trying to find something that can help us. Huh. Did you know you can increase the size of your core in just 2 easy steps?
Drop the cube and make your way to the button across the goo. Shoot a portal to where you started and place the cube on that button. What? We're talking about button as in... Are we talking about one of those buttons? Let me watch the video. How long is... Oh! Hello! Hi! Well, welcome! This is crazy! Hell yeah! Welcome in, everyone. I am Naps. Let me switch over for a second. We're doing a lore stream today, just for context. Thank you very much for the follow, Twitch Rival 412011. Welcome, welcome. So I got a video that I can play for you guys because I can't usually articulate myself very well when this happens. So bear with me. We're doing a lore stream today just to add context. We did lore actually. Let me show you what we did today in the lore. Let me grab it because it's I think it's some of the most interesting, the most applicably interesting thing to the majority of people. Just before you have to go, because I understand that raiding. I do it too. Like the general idea of raiding is that you're probably in need of rest, so do that. But where are we? Let me demonstrate the lore that we did today. We don't want that. This is what we did. We did this. We made a new America. This is based on the Red Dead and Red Dead 2 maps. We got the Red Dead stuff. I worked out which states exist and which states don't exist, and we added bits. The red states are the states that we don't know what exists there. It's beautiful, man. I'm very proud of this. It's not the map itself, but the thoughts behind it. The lore brain power. Yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. Turning out to be an absolutely lovely stream, I must say. I hope your stream was swell, the Flooper. What were you up to before I forget? But additionally, I'm going to that is a Passy Pig cushion indeed, yes. Sorry, let me play my thing and I will answer everything. Yes. Hello, I am Naps, and if you somehow come across this channel, whether this be on Twitch or YouTube, because I am lazy and I'm not doing this twice, and this is the first take, by the way. Hi, I'm Naps. This is where I live. Hello. And I just like to make something here so that you know what I am and what I'm doing. Let me summarize very quickly so I'm not wasting too much of your time. So, I like to think of myself as a variety streamer because I do a lot of different streams of a lot of different types of games. Not as many types of games as... Most of them end up being puzzle games, not by choice. That's just kind of... They always turn into puzzle games. I can't help that. That's not on me. That's your fault, in fact. And um, every 10 streams, we do a quote-unquote lore stream, L-O-R-E, and in those streams, we discuss everything that's happened in the previous 9, in theory, and in the ones before that, and try and create like a little interconnected universe. Lots of stuff, lots of everything matters. Come in, share your thoughts, we will discuss them, it will be wonderful. Yeah, welcome. I hope you feel like joining us, and I hope you're doing wonderful. In this short 2-minute message, I have been Naps, and I hope you're doing well. And I'm going to go find some music so this is more exciting. Bye-bye! Well, there you go. Hi, I'm Naps. Doom Eternal. I know very, very little about Doom other than like the one song, like the one track that's like big and loud and great. You know, the lore, the lore. Ah, I'm a tiny bit overwhelmed, so do bear with me here. Um, we're playing currently Portal Stories Mel as the challenging backdrop to the lore stream. Um, So, yeah. I'm currently trying to work out how to get this particular achievement. Um, I, I yes. Yes. Trying to find out how to get this particular achievement. Don't mind that. Uh, I'm trying to understand what they mean. Because I've got instructions here. Oh, okay. All is absolutely wonderful here. I've had a really good stream, and I'm continuing to do so. So where did we... Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Sorry, let me... This is Portal Stories Mel, which doesn't have a Steam, not Steam, a Twitch thing as far as I'm aware. What am I doing? What am I doing? That's what I'm doing. We played this before. It's in the recently I went and did the panels for below my stream. This is already in the completed games, but I decided I wanted all the achievements and that we're doing it on stream apparently. I don't remember why I made that decision, to be honest, but it was a decision that was made. Right, I'm just trying to work out how to get this achievement before we proceed with this chamber, because I'm trying to... You can make it a Twitch category if you log it into the Internet Game Database. Oh, okay. Okay. Let me screenshot that so I remember to do it later. The only problem with that is that I'm aiming to finish it today and never play it again. So it may not be useful to do that, but I might do it anyway because that sounds awesome. I can't lie. Um, right. Right, I know where I need to get to. I need to do that. And I need to do that. Oh, right. I see. This is the achievement. What do I have to do? Oh, I got the achievement. Hell yeah.
Hello there, gorgeous. Might I say you're looking as beautiful as a rainbow.
Well,
Did you, by any chance, get that core's serial number? I'm asking for a friend. Yes. Friend.
Okay, Virgil. Right, now we can actually proceed with this. The rest of the Chapter 4 stuff is in the factory, so we... and that doesn't come up until... Yeah, we've got this chamber, the next chamber, and then we've got some achievements to get. And then there's the finale-ish bit. So I don't know if we're going to finish it today. It'd be lovely if we could, but I don't know. I really don't know if that's gonna happen. But it'd be nice. It'd be nice, obviously. Right, what does this button do? Right, this button's useful. We'll want this button. Okay. So I think we want to go over there. Maybe. Actually. Is that right? What does this actually do? No, we do want that there. But yes, welcome everyone. I don't really have much else to add onto what I've already said, but thank you for being here. Thank you very much for the raid, the flooper. I appreciate it so much. It's been a wonderful. To think I almost didn't stream tonight, and I was like, well, I really want to make a map of Red Dead, so I did, and then just the joys I've had today, I can't can I go through? Okay, okay. Well, beautiful. And then I probably want to go up there as well. I do remember this level. I feel like this level took me a long time. God, when I finished this game the first time, it was so long ago. What does that do? Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, that's useful. Is that what I really want to do? I screwed myself up. I mean, possibly. Um... What is that? Oh, wait, no, it hasn't. Okay, I've managed, guys. Wait. I'm a moron. Okay, hold on. Is that not just like a really simple way of doing this? I'm not being stupid, am I? Wait. No, I am being stupid. Damn. That's fine, actually. No, it's not. No, it's not. We do need this here. Okay. Ah! What a time. What a time. Okay. Did I just... No, I didn't do something completely stupid. Okay. I'm gonna have to change it slightly. There we go. Whoa. Okay. So that's there. So if we change that... Can we get up there? Not quite. I imagine. I'm not sure, but I imagine that's deliberate. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. That does not... That's not good. Can I from over there do... No, I think I've determined that I can't. Basically... I need to work out what I'm doing. Right, what are we doing? What are we doing? We want that there, we want that there. We're just doing the same things over and over. What do we actually want it to do here? Well, if we did... I think I've done something insanely stupid here. I did something I did not intend to do. That, you know what, that's quite annoying. Oh well. I will fix it. Do. I want this to be blue. We're going to have that as being orange. That's not what I want, man. Like so. So I want to change that to orange. Okay. So if I did that... Oh... Yeah, but I can... Aw. Oh. Excellent. Wait, why is that helpful? It's not. Okay. Okay. Um... If I could just go through here, that would be great. And I sort of can just... I can go through there. Just not in a helpful way. Well, that's not particularly helpful. I don't think this is even going to be helpful if I can do this. I just want to see if I can. No, that was awful. Whoa. Oh, that was close. Oh, I was almost in. Oh my god. Whoa. Oh my god, we did it. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's just not gonna work, is it? Fine. I'm a bit lost, guys. Not for the first time. Um... I love just constant failure. This has got to be helpful for something. See, if we could do that, that's useful. If and only if I can actually... If only I can utilize it. For the sake of my time and yours, present watchers and future, I'm going to have to do a little bit of rediscovery, let's say, of the way to achieve this. Oh. Okay. I can work with this. No, that's not really useful though, is it? Let me get across. Right. Okay, and I'm gonna remember to change orange. No, I'm a moron. I'm gonna change orange. Blue is acting as a fundamental piece here. There we go. Got to change the orange. Sorry, let me make sure I can see chat. I wanted to make sure that this turns into orange, so I'm going to have to alter this to an orange portal right there. And that should be helpful because it's no longer relying on that being there, right? So I can just do that. And provided I can okay, I think I've made an error. Okay. Hello, Francis. Right. I'm gonna have to just look at this entire thing. This game. What do you mean that's... What the hell did they do in this walkthrough? I'm confused. Oh. Oh, I'm just a moron. Oh. Okay. Well, I was so close. I was so close. That's mortifying. Oh well. We can do that very easily. Da, da. Right. Let me concentrate for a second. I need to do this right this time. There we go. Right, and then we need to change blue. Okay. There we go. We're almost there. We're almost there. Beautifully done, I must say. Says me who did it. Okay, so at the moment, we want to do that there. Oh yes. Okay, we can finally put this part of the puzzle behind us. Good. Good. Good enough.
So, apparently, the records on these computers are kinda severely out of date. I think I can recompile a new version of this testing tracks sequence.
Okay. Let me work out what's going on here. What does that do? Okay. That doesn't look like somewhere fun to go, but we could do that. Nope, that would not be nice. We could do that. Is there any benefit to this? If we press a button, presumably, yes. But what button is that? That's the button there. So before I do that, whoa, we need Okay, hold on. That's very annoyingly placed. Okay. 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 Interesting. Um, Oh no, this is... Okay, so we need to change that. Is that useful? Yes. Okay. Now that would be good. That would be good. Except I can't access that. Damn. Oh, okay. That seems useful. Um... Where are we? Where are we? Oh, whoops. Well, that ruins everything slightly. Whoa, be careful, Naps. Careful, Naps. Whoa. Let's get myself cranial damage. I think I'm gonna have to undo some of this. but I'm assuming that putting it on there is useful. Then I think that I would like to go in here. So I can do that. Whoa! Damn it. My bad, my bad. Oh. Well, I want this on this button. And I believe... Well, that box is having a moment, I must say. I'd like to go into here, I'd like to do that, I'd like to do that. So that I may do this. And stick that on there. Which means that I now have access to this. Which should be useful, right? This seems useful. In principle. Do I need that anymore? Maybe now I should return over here. Is there a reason to do that? Maybe not. Is there anything? No, that's none of... Okay. get up. What if I had, hypothetically, now, I don't know if this is what they want me to do. Clearly not, since it doesn't work. But what if it did work? No, that's not gonna work. But why do I want that there if is there a reason? Oh, hold on. Is that useful? Probably not. Probably not. Where's the exit? Like, what's the objective here? It's up there? Or do I have to get the two? Okay. Is there like a floor panel that's like slightly... Oh wait, I'm just being stupid. I think. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I'm not being stupid after all. Right. Whoa, be careful now. I'm gonna do a save. I don't know if I'm doing anything right at the moment, but I might be, and I don't want to have to do it again. I might have to do some... I have to do some, checking of my... Hold on. Is there anything I can, like, access by doing that? Not really. I'm gonna do some research just on the basis that, I want to finish this game. Ah. Oh, we have to use gravity? Okay. I understand. I understand. I think. I believe that my understanding exists. So what I believe we do... I think we go up here. We move it along a bit, like so. And then we're going to want to do that. That didn't quite work how I wanted it to. Right. Up there, please. I think this is right. This is what I think I saw, but this did happen before, where I thought that I knew what I was doing and I was wrong. Okay. Damn it. So close. I did the wrong portal. I think that would have worked otherwise. Okay, so I need to put a orange portal there. And then I need to put an orange portal up there. Great. Yippee! Okay, so that got us up here. Oh. Oh, so it's easy now. We need to do this 1 second, I think. And then we just... yeah, easy. Why is man in my Discord friends list?
Alright, a quick update.
I don't know, what, oh, whoopsie. I've made... what communities are you in that I might have, encountered you in? I've made a mistake, guys. No. I need to get chat back up. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Right.
Compiling maps, apparently it takes quite some time. At least the turrets from old After are still coming up.
Okay.
Just a pity the toxic goo is coming up too.
I must say it's a relatable moment. It happens, you know. Right, okay, I don't believe there's any achievements to consider here. Right. Okay. This seems fun. Ugh. Good enough. I assume that's there. Okay. Well, is that really what I want? Not really. Okay, would you fill me in? You've left me in quite the suspense. Um. Okay, so I can now go over. Yes. Okay. Okay. And then I do. Ah, I died. That's not what I intended to do. Yeah, actually, yeah, what am I trying? Do I need to? Well, no. Okay, let me see about this. So, obviously we can... Let me observe this. Oh, I know. Let me... Yes, fair enough. I will get back to you in due course. Well, they gotta. God, I'm not gonna finish this today. I can at least try and finish this level and then hmm. Yeah. We'll try and do this level. That'll set it up for next time. Stream 200 we'll be able to do. We'll be able to finish it. Yeah, that seems good to me. That seems good to me. As long as I can do it, and then I can sleep. God, I hate this game. Okay. Um. What am I doing? What am I doing? So. Okay, what if I did do that? And oh, but then I can't. Okay. No, that isn't. Oh wait, I can. Okay, hold on. No, don't do that. I can get through. Oh dear. Not good. Not good. Right, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Um, what am I doing? Okay. Oh, and then I could just do that instead. I could bring that across. Like so. I don't want to jump across, I just want to have a proper look. Um... Okay, so if I could position you like so. Um, and then do that. What have I achieved here? Well, I'm not too sure. Have I made a fatal mistake? Probably. Probably. Yep, I indeed have. Let me fix that. At least I kind of know what I'm doing for once. It's always lovely. Always lovely to do. Right. Now we do... Oh, damn it. No, don't do that, you imbecile. Okay. Right. We don't want to change blue, we just change orange. Easy, easy. We want to change orange. Yeah, and now I've produced problems for myself here. Damn it. We were doing so well. We were doing so well, and then I did bad. Well, oh well. Oh, well, oh well. Oh my god. Okay, we only change blue. Wait, no, there's no... We don't even need to do that, my bad. I'm being silly. We want to do that, and now we want to do that. Like so. For that matter. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. No, I can't do anything. Okay. Okay. Wait, hold on. Um... Okay. What if I did that, is the question. Um... 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 Okay. Just need to check something because it might be funny. No, okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? I need to get over. Ah, wait. Can I just jump from there? No. Okay. Can I? And now I. Okay, there's a bit of a. Oh. A bit of a problem. I need. If I can, that would be great. I just don't think it is a possibility. You're saying I can't just... Oh, I'm just being an idiot, that's what. Okay. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, man, beautiful. Okay. So that now means that I can just always... Oh, and that... Okay. So essentially... The problem... Oh, okay, so... We need to get funnel... Okay. Game, thank you. We need to do... No, 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 no. We need... Okay, so I can do that. No, 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 no. Good enough. Can I... Okay, hold your horses. Right. We want to do that, right? And we need to change then... that. Yes. No. My bad. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. The brain will eventually come up with something, I'm sure. Ideally, what we want... We want to be able to push it back into that because it won't move. Uh... Or... Or we... change it to that. That doesn't really work. But now we can do that. That's not in... And if we do... what does that do? Not a lot. Uh... Um... Don't want to have to cheat on every single one today. I... That's not what I want. I've made an error. I killed the cube. We don't want that. Certainly not, no. Not at all. We need... to do that. That. And that. That didn't work. My bad. Hold on. And check something, guys. Hold your horses. Thank God for that. I thought I'd lost my Duolingo streak. I don't think I have. I think I'm good, guys. I think I'm good. The things that come to mind at the most random of times. Damn it! I did not do that correctly. Must be dead. Absolutely. Hold your horses, I'm not ready for you yet. Which one's this? I probably want to keep this one over here. Let me make sure that you have that on there. As long as I need you to be, and then I want to switch that now. Okay, and then, yeah, I'm gonna want to... It's fine. All I need... Okay, hold on. But if I realize that I can do that, but it essentially means that now I can. That should be fine. Fine. That should be fine overall. Because we have this here, because I can access this, well, that's a moronic move on my part. Moranic? Moranic, interesting. I'm not going to dwell on that too much. God, okay. Let's just... I want this to be over. So I've tried a lot of different things. I think I'm so close. Okay. I think I understand. I think that I know what's going down. But we don't want that. We want... I think... to press the right button, for starters, would be ideal, I must say. Let me do that and that. That shouldn't affect anything. Because then what we want to do is do that and then do that. Because now we have control of this. And we can finally go up. But ideally with this cube. This isn't the end of the test, but we've made it some way. Oh, great. Oh, that goes through. That's useful. I reckon I should press this button. That's not really what I want. I see. You're just so very slightly out. Now we can go through with no problems, yes? Okay. Now, that needs to go there. So as it currently stands, that works, but we need, in order to open the door, I assume I have to take this out now. I see. I did it, guys, I think.
The next chamber is the broken one. From there on, you'll have to move fast, because that's the last chamber with plants in it.
Is this the factory? Is this where we want to be? Maybe? If this is number 5, then it's where we want to be. I'm gonna do a save here. Because probably...
Hey, we're finally at the production facility. I've been able to find a rail a bit further on. I'll meet you up ahead.
If I just want to check that I'm in the right place. Yeah, okay. This will be a good place to... This is where the majority of the rest of the achievements are, this level. Let me just check, because we have, we have, ooh, 6 more achievements to get. Okay. Let me just look. I'm just testing waters here. The factory. I've got that one. This achievement requires you to solve the broken test chamber in the factory puzzle. This is an easy puzzle that shouldn't take you more than a minute or 2. Okay. This achievement requires you to die while being crushed. This is only available to be done to the factory. There'll be a testing track where they are testing whether cubes can press buttons. Stand next to the door while it's closed. Where does this... Okay. Where's this one? Starts a little bit later. Wait, no. This one's pretty much instant. Okay. So we can get an achievement in like the next couple minutes. If we wanted to. The cross achievement is a bit later. I think we need this one too. This one's a little bit later. Into darkness. I think I've got that one. That one's chapter 5. Let me see. What do I need? I need crushed. In the vents. System shut down, which is easy. Mind your step. Is that? What's mind your step? I don't remember this one. Oh, Into Darkness. Oh wait, never mind. Into Darkness is one that I need. My bad. Okay. Okay. Okay, well, I think we should still leave it. We've got an achievement today. We should be able to get the rest of them in streamer to 200. That's another thing we're going to be doing during stream 200 is finish off that. Great. Great. Okay. Okay. So I'd just like to save again. I'm gonna exit the game. I'm so glad my mic didn't kill itself today. It would be really annoying if it does it in stream 200, so I hope it doesn't. Yeah, that was that. Let me find someone to raid then. At twitch.tv. Trouble Novelist. What are you playing? Coral Island. G-Bomb. Yeah, I'll raid Fumble. Yeah. This guy's playing Planet Crafter. Yeah, okay. Good. Absolutely no way it was that long ago. Right. Okay. It has been an absolutely amazing stream, I can't lie. I've had a lot of fun. It's been great, and I hope that everyone else found it a similar experience. So I've been Naps, everyone, present and past and future. I will see you next time for stream 191, which will be Stardew Valley actually, which should be good fun. Yeah, I'm really excited to continue the lore. It's been a really good stream. So yeah, I bid you all farewell. Thank you very much, everyone. The flipper for the raid, and the sub, the subber as well. Yes. Big screen naps indeed. We're raiding. Okay. Farewell, everyone.